Well then, Sunday, some big scores. We had Jackie B. Bird, Big Bird there with 81, so two tries, a try assist for him through that middle. He's found his calling, obviously, up against the Titans. Another massive scoring game. This whole week has been crazy with that sort of stuff, so definitely got to go on the overs if you're having a bet in these weeks, that's for sure. But Jack Bird, if you picked him up in the last 6 weeks, you've had an absolute field day. He's been great, really. He had one lower score, but pretty close to his yearly average. But the rest of the scores have been above that, above the 50s. 60 last week, 81 this week. He was great. Big Tino having 68 minutes in this one and just doing everything. 28 in tackle breaks and offloads, getting a line break. Dave Fafita picked up a try assist as well. Still only 106 meters. I'm waiting for the day he has like 160, 200. He'll just go absolutely bonkers, which is what he's done in previous years with the Broncos and stuff like that. He had some seasons where he was doing that. The first year with the Titans, he was killing it. So yeah, plenty of good stuff there. A lot of big scores in this one, obviously, with how many tries there were. Monga with 3 tries there. It was a big one for him. 7 tackle breaks for 69. Both for Moore continues to have a great season. Really impressed with him. Doing everything across the board. Obviously, having 5 errors and 5 missed tackles is not ideal, but dropped him down a fair bit. And obviously, partly the reason why they lost is the amount of errors that they had there. Sesefa Fafita there with a couple. You've got Bo with 5. There's a bunch of others, obviously, as we'll go down the list. But not ideal, that's for sure. But he was incredible. Scores across the board. Lomax did a bit of everything as well. So many attacking stats, obviously. Campbell doing a bit of everything. 240 meters gained was great for his 58. Tanner Boyd did his thing, really just in base stats, which was cool. Five goal kicks and plenty of tackles for 2 misses. He was great. For Feeder, if you're playing against the Sefa, got 51. And then really from there, we spoke about getting Brimson in people's squads. Like, he was a solid option and did get the try. Unfortunately, only 41 points. He had the 7 missed tackles, which was a bit of a pain. Very limited in the tackle breaks and the offloads there. Benny Hunt, the 39. So very strange in a game where they dominated that he wasn't really the focal point. Just had the 1 try assist there. Amone had 2 tries and the try assist. He's really getting involved over the last few weeks. He had 3 tries the week before. So incredible how he's been going the last few. That's for sure. And you had guys like Sam McIntyre who played in the 9 position. He did what he could, I suppose, not being a number 9. And then you had McCulloch going down early, which was annoying if anyone owns him. I doubt there's many, but there's that to contend with. And Philip Sammy in the first minute as well. So not ideal on those 2 fronts. And we move to the Knights v the Raiders there. And there's a few good ones. Obviously, Jaden Bradley we've been speaking about as a solid mid-priced option there. 616. He got a 72 with a try. Just really, really good on the negative side. Just the 1 missed tackle with the 47 makes. Clemmer, massive minutes, so 70 for 66 points. Gagai, a much better game for him. If you own Clemmer, hopefully you didn't trade him in that 1 week. I know a lot of people would have, just because it was like, I need someone to trade in just to have a strong 17. And he had some nice scores from Jack White and Brody Jones. So Brody there, again, just showing what he was going to do at the beginning of the year when then they just moved him on. So annoying. Lou must have been having a little bit of a niggle, and then obviously just moved him on for Fitzgibbon and these types of guys, which is fair, but shows he can play pretty well. 94 meters, 40 tackles for 2 misses. Very serviceable on that left edge. Jack White in 57 with a try was good. Joe Tarpany with 51. He had 1 really big run, which helped him out a few, the odd tackle break, and end up with that try assist, which was good for him. But you could tell that this was the type of game when you first came back from a rib injury, that contact in terms of your tackle breaks and looking for offloads and stuff, you're not thinking about that as much. A little bit worried about getting hit in the ribs and stuff, so you're a bit more closed off and hands are less exposed out here, that's for sure. Hudson Young got an early try in this one, which was good for him. Fogs with 50, if you own him, happy with that. You had Croker, which played 66 minutes in the end, so came on, ended up playing 66 on the edge, which was cool for anyone who was interested in him. And then you had Edric Lee, Milford, all solid scores. Seb Chris, Josh Papali had a really big run and still only ended up with 41 and the 40 minutes there. Mapa Palangi had a really nice game. Had the try assist and also the 5 tackle breaks. No errors in this, so no negatives at all. So congrats to him on his debut. Went really well. The Elliott one's really annoying at the moment. Tackles there are 25. Again, it's a pretty high scoring game, but Not ideal with the 25 there in terms of the tackles, and then just the okay run meters, no real attacking stats at all. Just not a game. And it's weird that we're getting back to 51 minutes where he was getting in the 60s. So I don't know if it's just Ricky Stewart going through seasons. But very annoying if you're an owner of Elliott's. He's copping you some lower ones. You got Harrow and I playing 15 minutes. He had Wolford go down. So I ended up playing off the bench. And Starling got those bigger minutes in this one, which was very interesting. Ended up scoring 46 and getting the full 71 minutes. So again, why that change, I'm not sure. Wolford actually had a really good couple of games in a row. I don't know. Who knows? Hope you guys went all right in this one. Let me know if you got 1,000. I didn't. People Squad did. Head-to-Head Squad did. But I had a shocker. Yeah. I had two of my guys on the emergencies beat 7 players, maybe? Something stupid. Beat my whole interchange, that's for sure. But anyway, that was that. Hope you enjoyed, guys. Hope you had a great weekend, really. That's the most important part. Let me know in the comments anything you want to tell me. I'd love to hear it and love to read it. See you later, guys.